Okay, yesterday, and please forgive the street sweeper that just went by. You might be able to still hear him. I actually had to stop in the middle of my last recording and start all over again. So here we go. Yesterday I told you about a website called Interesting Ways to Use Technology in the Classroom. It's done by a guy named Tom Barrett. He's a teacher in the UK. Put together this website and made it available so that anybody that went to these pages could actually add and edit. So it's a really great demonstration of how powerful collaboration can be in Google Docs. So to get there, from the OWP page, global page, go to Resources and Tutorials. Are you kidding me? Sorry. The sweeper stirred up a lot of dust and I'm outside. So then click on my name, then my presentations and links. Come on, there we go. And then 50 ways, and that'll take you to the EdTech site for Tom Barrett, his Interesting Ways. He's got a lot of other good information. If you want to visit his other tabs, that's great too. The first thing he talks about is Google Tools. I know that Mary covered forms, but if you want some more ideas on how to use forms in the classroom, take a look at this. This is a Google Docs presentation, which is a lot like, it's Google's version of PowerPoint. It's free to use. And there are more than 80 ways to use forms in the classroom. Massive surveys, making book reservations. They give lots of information. Beginning of school, do a survey of your students to get information. And I'm sure Mary showed you how powerful Google Forms is at compiling that data for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. So lots of great information there. It also talks about using Google Docs in the classroom, Google Earth, Google Maps, more tools. Talking about using the iPad in the classroom or a whiteboard if you're lucky enough to have a whiteboard in your classroom. Video cameras. I love to use video cameras in my classroom. Students, they pretend that they hate it, but I don't think they really do. That's a good one. Challenge children to explain. Have them demonstrate knowledge and skills on the camera. Maybe they don't like performing in front of you, and they feel better doing it on camera. That's a great idea. Interview an expert. I have my students interview each other and then use that footage to write an autobiography about the student that they interviewed. It takes them a little while to get comfortable, but before too long they don't even know the camera's there. Record key parts or key explanations in your lesson and put on your, I don't know what VLE stands for, but I have a teacher at my school that I turned on to doing this. So he's a math teacher, and at the end of each lesson he points the camera at some paper, and he redoes, he demonstrates how to solve a problem or the steps for any equations or whatever, and then he posts them on his website. So when students go home that night, they just look at that lesson. If they forgot how to do it, they need a refresher or whatever. It's really, really, really powerful. It's been a real boon for him. Cameras are great. I love cameras. Come on, it's going really slow today. Another one I really wanted to show you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. QR codes. If you don't know what a QR code is, they're really fun. You have to have a smart camera, a smartphone to use it, really. You can also use it with a web camera, which is a lot less fun, but they're still interesting. QR codes are the little square codes, like a barcode that you see right here, that you can use a basic piece of software to make them. You can embed text, website addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, like I said, plain text. It's a lot of great information on here. Let's see. Advertise school events. If you just put one of these up somewhere, people's curiosity get the better of them, and they will just simply scan a code just to see what it does. So I've put them up in the hallway and said, "Scan me," and you know, it gives them some little tidbit of information or information about a school event or whatever. Let's see, what else ever. Oh yeah, we in my classroom library, I get students to put in QR codes that are connected to an online book review that they have written. So if a student opens one of my books with a QR code in it, they can scan that code and it'll take them directly to a website that has a book review about that book. I'm trying to talk my librarian into doing the entire library that way, but you know, our school is pretty poor, so it's a lot of work to do for just a few kids, but it's still kind of interesting. Scavenger hunts, resources, all kinds of things to do with QR codes. Here you see that somebody they have a skeleton, put QR codes on there to talk about that particular piece of the anatomy. I find that to be really interesting. So let's get out of here. Oh, ideas for using class blog posts. That's another really good one. Come on. So all kinds of ideas. What are you putting on your website that maybe you should be putting there? Ideas for that. Lots and lots of great ideas. There's 54 pages here of ideas of what you could include on your blog post. I just saw one more that I wanted to share with you. Where did it go? Where did it go? Next. Oh yeah, cell phones. Now, most of my students don't have smartphones, but you'd be hard pressed to find one that doesn't have a cell phone. Calculators. That most of them have some kind of voice recorder, and they can text that to you. Built-in dictionaries. Google Calendars. If you set Google Calendars up with your cell phone number, it will send a text to you reminding you of whatever you have. So you just have to connect your cell phone number to your Google account, and whenever something comes up on your calendar, you get a text message. I think I would absolutely die if my phone didn't do that for me. I would be late to everything. So those are some great ideas you could use, interesting ways. Go take a look, explore it, have fun with it. I'll talk to you later.